Good evening and welcome to EBTV's coverage of East Brunswick High School athletics. Tonight, boys basketball against the Chiefs of Piscataway High School. Hi, I'm Ken Saroka, and I'm joined by recently retired athletic director and former boys basketball coach Frank Noppenberger. And Frank, let me pick your brains about when you were a coach here. You're coming down toward the end of your regular season. You've got some games here. You've had tight games, rivalry games. How do you keep the team focused for the GMCs and state tournaments?
Well, we do know that we're out of the division race, so that goal's gone. Now we're playing every game for the next seed, the highest seed. This is why this game's a big game. To come out of the red division, we want to come out of the red division ahead of Piscataway. So this is most important for us. And as far as state seeding, that's over with. I think we're the 4th seed. That's already done. It can't change. You do your first 16 games. But this is for getting ready for tournament time, because we may see P-Way again in the matchups, maybe in the quarters. But this is definitely an important game for the seeds. And it's also senior night. It's one of those lasting memories that the EBTV provides for the kids. And they all want to play hard, and they all want to play well for this. So there's no doubt in my mind we're going to be up for this game.
Aside from the inconvenient weather that we've had, this has been a really stressful week for the team. When you think about last Tuesday night, we were here broadcasting the St. Joe's game, very close game toward the end, had a chance to tie it at the end. Then you have a good victory against Old Bridge down in their place, and a triple overtime loss to South Brunswick. I mean, this is going to wear on this team. How do you guard against it being too worn?
I don't see that. I see that as coming through with adversity. I'm sure coaches are going to tell them, hey, like, we didn't I don't believe they practiced yesterday because of the weather, but we are playing at home. It's the Bear Den. We don't play poorly at home. We don't lose at home. We own the Bear Den. So I'm not worrying about us being up for the game, and I'm sure we've got some free shooting downstairs prior to the game, so I'm sure the muscle memory will be there.
As Frank mentioned, we have senior night activities for both the basketball team and the cheerleading squad coming up during this game, and we'll be back with those senior night activities in just a moment. And we are back, and it is senior night here, so we're going to honor our seniors and their parents for the long, hard dedication on and off the court here for many, many years for some of these players. And it's not just running back and forth to practice, but it's it's helping out with the fundraising and helping out with booster activities. So parents have to put in a long, hard run with the kids and their extracurricular activities here too. So
absolutely, Ken. And this is one of the traditions we've had at East Brunswick for the last 35 years, where we honor seniors not just in basketball but every sport we recognize them. And of course later on we're going to do the cheerleaders.
And we have John McHenry, escorted by his parents Linda and Kevin McHenry, our first seniors.
And that was just a couple of years ago. They were here with their other son.
And Tyler McNamara, who looks a lot like Thor, Chris Hemsworth.
And that
McNamara.
She participated in senior night when she was here, Mom.
Matt Salvent, Norma and Ramon Salvent escorting him. And Ryan Ward, who is escorted by his mom, Susan Iovino, and stepdad, William Iovino. And Matt Perrell, escorted by Linda and Elliot Perrell. And Adam Rosa, escorted by his mom, Suzanne Rosa.
And they were here for he's a soccer player. He's one of the few that plays another sport. Tyler.
And Alex Fitzgerald is scored by his mom, Patrice Fitzgerald.
And of course, as we know, he's going to do the jumps down there at the college in New Jersey.
And
one of our managers,
yeah.
let me tell you, the work managers do, all that behind the scenes stuff is just unbelievable, especially now with you have to report your scores and your statistics got to be accurate. And it's just a job that we just can't thank them enough for everything they do.
All right, and here we are just giving the parents a quick look here on the camera, and we'll be back with the starting lineup and the first quarter after this.
Thank you again one more time. Congratulations and good luck to our East Brunswick Bears boys basketball seniors.
Now we're getting starting lineups here. Deshaun Williams, Terrence Christopher,
Number 3,
Donzel Cunningham.
Number 5, DeAndre Dent.
DeAndre.
And number 2, Deshaun Best Crossing. The Chiefs are coached by Antoine Allen, assisted by Darius Griffin and Brian Tuskin.
And
now here are your Bears. Number 10, Matt Pearl.
Number 10, Matt Pearl. Again, one of the senior traditions here is to start the seniors. Matt Pearl, Adam Rosa.
25, Ryan
Ryan
Ward.
Ward, 25.
22, Tyler McNamara.
Tyler McNamara, 22.
And number 21, Matt Salvin.
And Matt Salvant.
And you know, just to show you the character of our players, especially the underclassmen that have been starting for the last couple of years, it's them that step it up and say, Coach, let's start the seniors this day. Understanding the importance of the game and of it being senior night. Not only that, Ken, it's that, you know, some of them got streaks going, consecutive streaks going, but they bypassed that to be a true team player. So for those non-starters that would have been starting, you know, it is recognized and it is appreciated.
Bears winding down their GMC Red Division action here. State playoffs, GMC playoff action coming.
And yeah, it's funny because this Friday, Ken, it's the seeding of the GMC tournament. And this is our last GMC game that we have. So this is going to be I'm sorry, we have one Thursday also against Colonia, which is a big one. It's a crossover, and that's provided the weather allows us to do that. But to come out of the division with a better record than maybe South Brunswick and Piscataway, that's why this game is so important.
Oh, it's potentially a home game versus a road game.
Well, I don't think. I think we'll be top 8 no matter what. So we'll be home. We won't play until that first round, and that'll be a home game for us. I would bet the farm on that one. I can't see the seeding committee doing anything different than that.
Salvant will jump at center with Terrence Christopher for the Chiefs. Bears in the home white with green numerals. The Chiefs in black with the yellow numerals. And Matt Pearl now. Pearl to Ryan Ward, looking around the outside. Ward almost dribbles it off his foot. McNamara, Pearl. Paint outside. Salvant thinks about a 3, pulls it down. Pearl drives baseline, puts up a floater, no good. A rebound outlet, and the Chiefs are running.
Well, they're always going to run, and they're going to beat you inside. And Antoine Allen is an outstanding coach for all those old timers down there. He was one of those outstanding players on that Linden team. And if I'm correct, Antoine and Mark Monteseschi, our head coach, when I was coaching, competed against each other. I could be wrong on that, but how about that little side bit?
Okay. Adam Rosa picks up the foul, non-shooting foul. Andre Best. Shot no good. Rebound by McNamara. Matt Pearl will bring it up for the Bears. No score. 7 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1 of GMC Red Division action. Rosa brings it in the paint. Comes back out. Good ball movement, crisp ball movement here on the part of the Bears.
And for all those athletes, out there, those kids. Adam didn't play basketball last year. He concentrated on soccer, but he worked his tail off to get ready for the season. Had a great preseason, and the coach kept him for his defense.
Floater in the air, no good. Salvant had the ball knocked out of his hands. So it'll be East Brunswick ball.
The point I'm trying to make is just because you didn't make it this year doesn't mean you're not going to make it next year. You just keep trying, and you never know what happens. But that's enough of that. Let's get back to the game. But congratulations to Adam.
Missed opportunities on both ends. McNamara had a chance underneath the basket last time down for the Bears. Rosa is going to launch a three. Adam Rosa puts the Bears on the board.
Boy, that's got to make him feel good, and certainly his mom, who's an outstanding individual.
Ball knocked away by McNamara, picked up by Rosa. Rosa's going to have a hard time getting it, and he throws it away. Able to
one heck of an effort by the young man.
Persistence stayed with the ball there. Looking in the corner, Darius Dent to drive it inside from the elbow. Going to back in. Salvant's going to have the tough time there. Shot off the rim, no good. Christopher with the rebound. Throws up the floater. He'll get hacked and will go to the line. And that foul will be on looks like Matt Pearl will get on the score sheet. Second team foul. Terrence Christopher will go to the line, shooting two.
Now, Matt Salvant, our last home game, he did a pretty good job inside there. No, not the one prior to South Brunswick. He played very well inside. I'm sure he's gained the confidence of the coaching staff, Rich Whalen, who we'd like to congratulate today as they had a nice win against Piscataway, and they're getting ready for their tournament that's coming up.
JV team won by 11. A little pushing and shoving going on. Matt Pearl there. Ball was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Bears. The referee's going to come in and talk to these guys about pushing. Chiefs will inbound from underneath their own basket. Still a lot of jawing going on.
Well, the refs, they're two veteran officials, and they're just trying to, quiet these people down. The seniors are excited about playing, so there's a lot of emotion. P-Way wants to come in here, and they want to beat the Bear. It's a great rivalry, Piscataway and South Brunswick.
No good. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Christopher. He's put it on the ground. Pearl comes up with it eventually, but Rosa's going to hold it back, and Bears will set up a more deliberate offense. 5:20 left to go. Bears up 3-1. Ryan Ward to McNamara. McNamara will kick it back out. Salvant just inside the arc. Shot is a little too hard. Ball's on the ground.
Good hustle in there.
McNamara has it. Stuck underneath the basket. Bringing it out. Salvant looking to throw up another three. He'll instead pass it to Pearl. Pearl's trying to shake off his defender. DeAndre Best.
Well, that's East Brunswick basketball. We're working the ball, looking for the good shot. I'm not sure about that call. But
a little shuffle there.
They called him a walk.
Yep. Salvant playing with his back to the basket there with the ball. Got a little too excited, I guess. Shuffled his pivot foot. 3-1. Again, our score. Matt Pearl, defense, driving the lane. Offensive foul.
See, although there was contact and that could be discussion, I felt that he initiated the contact, meaning the offensive player, and I believe that's why it went that way. But those charge calls, as you know, Ken, they can go either way all the time. 4.5 to go, and the Bears are up 3-1.
Yeah. Pearl picked up his dribble. Now he's stuck. He's got to get rid of it.
Are they going to get the 5? Nope.
Ryan Ward bails him out. And Adam Rosa will reset the Bears offense here. Pearl outside of 3. Rosa tight guarding there.
Nice patience, nice patience. You have that excitement that you want to get that shot, you want to shoot.
Salvant, double team, passes it out. Who's the open man? McNamara's way out top.
They're making them work on D. Looking for the 5 call there. when you watch these kids play, they're all well schooled in the fundamentals about getting up, cutting. Watch, every cut has got a fake, a move, a jab step. Well coached.
McNamara will drive baseline. Kicks it back out. Rosa from outside 3. That one's a little strong off the iron. No good. McNamara trying to tip.
Good,
no
though.
good.
Thought that was out of bounds.
Yep, and it would hit underneath the basket. And Bears get the ball there. Ryan Ward's going to drive inside. Salved looking to muscle his way into the paint. Cannot.
Okay, about 3 minutes to go.
Yep. Piscataway pretty much content to kind of play. Looks like here, like 5 on a dice.
Well,
they're just kind of keeping not a tight zone, but it's a little floating.
But you got to add it to that. They're playing good D. They're playing good fundamental D. They know that's not the starting 5 as always, but they're not trying to take chances or go for steals. They're playing good, solid D.
Pearl will trigger the inbounds from underneath the basket.
Always good out-of-bounds plays.
Salvent goes up, draws the foul from Deshaun Williams. That's his first, team second. Both teams with Piscataway with 3 personal fouls. 3 team fouls.
I mean, those out-of-bounds plays, Coach Henning, they're all using the same plays. The boys and the girls are just an outstanding series of out-of-bounds from the side and certainly from underneath.
Salvin knocks down the first free throw. And switches the second.
You talk about an improved athlete from his freshman year and sophomore year to where he is now. I'm just happy to see the way that kid has progressed athletically.
Deliberate here on the part of Darius Dent to hold it out.
5-1, as you can see, and there's about 3 minutes left to go, about 2:50 in the first quarter.
Ahmed in the corner, looking, trying to feed it inside. No room. Inside, forcing it up awkwardly is Cunningham, but getting the rebound and putting it straight back is Kamal James. James draws the foul. Matt Pearl, second personal foul, third team foul. And James will go to the line and shoot 1.
So, as you can see, it's 5-4 with about 2:30 to go.
Pearl and Rosa play catch with it on the outside of the arc. McNamara comes out to set a high screen.
P-Way staying in their tough man-to-man, straight up D.
And now East Brunswick subs into the game, the normal starting 5.
And you can hear it from the Bear Den up there, congratulating all of the kids coming off, the 5 starters.
So we'll reset.
All seniors.
We'll reset here. Alex Fitzgerald will trigger the inbound. You have Addis Ralph there, 33. Mike Vick, 11. McHenry, 0. And Matt Ross, number 3. The normal starting 5 for the Bears. McHenry. Vick.
Mike Vick's only a junior. His best days are ahead of him. His improvement over the last 2 years, immense.
Again, East Brunswick content to work it around the outside. Piscataway.
Well, they play good man. They're athletic.
Blocked on the shot there. The shot was blocked by Piscataway. And restolen by Vick. Ross. No good.
Good hustle there by Fitz. Boy, he's really been playing. He's been on fire these last couple of games. He's really coming into his own.
And
Ahmed a lot of confidence.
Ahmed could have got called for a foul coming over the top. Okay, Addis Ralph. Now back to Ralph now. Going to try to work inside, kicks it back out. Fitzgerald thinks about a 3. Ross is going to line up another 3 and swishes that one through.
You could tell that was good from the onset, right?
Good rotation. Right on, and we can see it because we're right there. On that angle was good from my seat. McHenry coming way out high. and gets the 5-second call.
Good job on John McHenry playing good D there. And, you know, John got the call, but it was the other people being in deny the position. So it's a team, no matter what you say, that was a team effort there, that turnover.
Dondre Best checks back in, and out of the game goes Darius Dent. Bears up 8-4, 1:15 left to go, first quarter. I'm Ken Saroka, along with Frank Noppenberger, bringing you all the action. Brunswick High School Athletics.
Oh, that's a little bit dangerous.
That cross-court pass.
Especially with the quickness of P-Way.
And they intercepted the pass going through. Nice to get Mike Vick back to get a hand on that, knock it out of bounds. Piscataway trying to work it inside.
Good D there by Fitz, but you know he let him get inside him. He let him seal, and I'm sure that's what Coach Whalen's going to address it the next time out with Fitz one-on-one.
Less than a minute to go here. McHenry will take it out, dribble, give it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Vick. Ross, deep three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Bears 3 3-pointers.
Boy, that's got to be frustrating to the other team, right?
Yeah.
That kid can shoot from wherever.
And that wasn't your just behind the line three. That was at least a good 5 feet behind the 3 line. Good interior
steal
defense.
by Ross.
And with 12 seconds left, Ross going to send it to Vic. Vic's going to kick it out to Ralph.
Good teamwork there. Notice now the clock's going to run out. Oh, the ball's alive. The ball.
Called the timeout, 30-second timeout.
Who called timeout then?
Let's listen to Coach Mataseski.
Hey, on the inbounds play, on a side 5, remember the last down screen, 4-man, right? Setting a down screen for Matt there. Make sure we do that, okay? That'll be open. Hey, keep on working, because if you seal me, there's no help side, we're going to lob that to you, okay? Let's pick up a little early. Nothing behind us here for the 4 seconds. Solid D without foul, okay? Come on.
And they're gonna put 2 seconds back on the clock, so it's actually 6 seconds now.
And you know what? You hold that ball up for 2 or 3 seconds, and it's a whole different ball game. But that's why Coach Mott said keep everything in front of you. You know, everything comes down to 1 or 2 baskets at the end of the game. This can be an important part.
Bears are gonna press.
Oh, Fitz.
Fitzgerald got caught looking, but did get his hand up and knocks the ball out the end line there, but only 1 second off the clock.
Kid like a stop and go on him like in football.
Ahmed gets the inbound pass, deep corner. And good defense there by Mike Vick. Keeps him from getting a shot up. Our score at the end of the first quarter is Bears 13, Chiefs of Piscataway High School 4. This game is going to be rebroadcast a couple of times here on EBTV. It'll be rebroadcast on Thursday, the 12th at 8 p.m. And again on Saturday, the 14th, Valentine's Day, if you're not really doing anything special there, 1 o'clock on EBTV, channel 26 on your local cable. And of course, you could always access EBTV programming, including all East Brunswick High School athletic events that are covered, on the on-demand menu. Go to ebtv.org and click the on-demand. I'm Ken Saroka, along with Frank Noppenberger. Very smartly played first quarter.
By both teams. Yeah, we were up 13-4, but we played within ourselves, especially that first group. I don't think we took any bad shots, and I think we played solid D. You know, we were talking about Matt Ross before, and don't forget his brother was another outstanding shooter for us. You know where they get that from? The father. Here's another bit of East Brunswick history. Their father played basketball with Brian Angelski at the University of Delaware way back in the late 80s. Brian Angelski is one of our outstanding players, and he played with the father, and they came up here one day and they ran with us. So the father actually played on this court in like mid-80s. How about that?
Multi-generational talent here at East Brunswick. Piscataway will inbound the ball to start the second quarter, moving Again, left to right on your screen. Ralph fronting inside. Good defense there. Ross is right out on top. A little bit of a runner there in the lane. No good.
Good rebound by Michael Vick.
Rick. Ross in rhythm.
Oh, boy.
That was perfect timing. It was a good rhythm shot by Ross, who has 9 points on 3 threes.
He's got 9 already. How about that?
Deep 3 ball there. Off the mark, no good.
Good
Rebound
box out by
McHenry.
John and Matt. I'll tell you what, he's coming into his own also.
Who's that?
Addis Ralph.
Addis, yeah.
Addis is going to be
Inside.
one heck of a player
No
by the
good.
time he graduates, if he wants to continue to work and improve.
Vic bounces. Fitzgerald's got to track that one down. Now a little bit slower pace here, calming it down.
18-4, 7 to go. Looks like the Bears, hope we don't get in any bad habits. Can't get in any bad habits. Just keep running your offense, which we did
Good look
there.
inside. Vic is going to get called for a push, though, as he missed the shot and tried to go for the rebound.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a frustration foul. Unfortunately, it was a nice pass. He had a nice high pick, and he rolled.
.640 left to go, first quarter. Dewey House here.
Notice our good defensive positioning. Everyone in the help side, D.
And Ralph changed that. Addis Ralph changed that shot up, going up.
Nice pass.
Oh, and Ralph just didn't get elevated enough to get that dunk to go. Now the Bears stuck back on defense.
But notice they got back. Notice they all got back in the paint.
Vic with the steal. Fitzgerald comes up with it. Vic is going to go in with the layup.
And Coach Mott stands up and applauds that play. That was teamwork. You know, one pass up the court.
And finally, Piscataway hits a jumper. That's Denzel Cunningham.
And that's what the scouting report said, that the kid's a very good shooter. Maybe they need to get him to shoot more.
House with the rebound. Oh, rebound bounced away. House.
Look at the box out. Look at everyone box. Whoa. Well, we got to. Addis has got to put a body on the guy. We had 3 people around the ball. We let him get in there.
And McNamara is going to come back in. And Sean Stewart will check in for the Chiefs. Ralph will take a blow. Looks like he's a little winded.
Well, he plays hard. Knows he was up and down the court for a big guy. He moves.
Vic on the outside. Now McHenry comes out.
Get the 5 going. He's got the 5 going. You hear their coach
Move,
Allen
yeah.
yelling, move, because they're standing still, and that's what's making it easy for us to guard them. Away from the ball, they've got to move better.
3 chances underneath. Piscataway cannot come down with it. McNamara gets the rebound, and Vic will bring it up for the Bears. Trying to hit Ross. McHenry comes out. Vic. Ross.
Boy, is that what they say in the zone? Is that what you call that, in the zone?
Mm-hmm. Just like that kid from St. Joe's last week.
Right.
Was just in a zone. As soon as they hit it, boom.
And that was in the first half, right?
Yep. Three's Matt Ross gets called for the foul. 5th team foul for the Bears. Dewey House will go to the line, shooting 2 here. 4-4, 23 left. Bears up by 16. Makes the first. Terrence Christopher checks in for Sean Williams. House makes second.
Well, they're still playing straight man-to-man. I was thought maybe they were going to try something different to get us out of our rhythm. You know, we're in our rhythm, and I think when that happens as a defensive end, you got to come up with something to get them.
Inside pass, McNamara.
Nice left hand.
Puts it home. Thought he might have just a little too underneath the basket there, but composed himself nicely. Went up and was able to put it home.
Nice steal.
Steal by McHenry. He's going to float one to Vic. Vic will just take in the easy layup. And a timeout called by the Piscataway coach, Antoine Allen. 30-second timeout. So.
And I think Coach has got a couple subs coming in. Let's see what he's got to say, because we're in a tough situation here, 27-9 with 4 to go.
Let's listen
2,
in.
3, 4, and 5. Everyone all right? You okay? Okay? Understand what I was saying there? Yeah. Coach made a good point. Just hedge and recover on 3. Everyone else, we're Detroiting everybody except at 3 sets of ball screen. We're going to just hedge to stay out on him. He's their only shooter, and that white kid's a good shooter. So we're going to crowd that kid. Hey, you're playing with a lot of energy. This should happen all 32 minutes, right? Come on. Let's go.
Well, just like the scouting report said there, you got to get out there. That number 3, he's a very good shooter. We got to get out on him.
Donzel Cunningham, yep. But the inside game isn't working. They're not able to convert on rebounds, so Piscataway doesn't get much chance to do anything.
You've been up 27 points, and I think what you've got to do, and I know I just said this, you got to change up. You got to change the defense. Don't let them get into a rhythm. You hear that in football all the time.
McNamara fronting Christopher. Christopher turns, pops, no good. McNamara will come down with the rebound. Looks for an outlet to find Matt Pearl. Matt Pearl
putting a little pressure on the ball here.
Picked up his dribble a little too early there.
Nice pass.
And not able to convert.
Well, to get it in there, it was tough. And
reverse layup by Fitzgerald is good. And a foul. Pearl and Ryan Ward checked in at the last timeout to join McNamara and Fitzgerald and Ross. McHenry, who just came in for a quick kind of blow here, is going to replace Ross. Fitzgerald's free throw strong.
But look at, he hustled in there to get the ball. Now the 3
Fitzgerald
fits.
for 3. Oh, no good. That would have been real demoralizing.
See, coach is yelling, reverse it, reverse it. Because they're just not getting enough ball movement. What they're doing is the dribbler is holding the ball too long.
And a call off the ball. Tuedas Pinckney got called for setting a moving screen. 5 team fouls on Piscataway. So no team is in trouble right now with the bonus. McHenry, fronted by House. Pearl picks up the loose ball inside to McNamara.
Nice pass by Matt. And way to go to the hole there, Tyler. Boy, we can't do anything.
And Christopher, they're cherry picking and was able to get an easy basket on the Bears defense, as everybody was kind of watching. And
including me.
Yeah.
Including me. I was applauding the play.
Earl McNamara inside. Ill-advised pass there, picked off. And Pinckney's going to get run off the play.
I thought I heard a whistle.
Yeah, I thought so too. And that foul's on Ryan Ward. Matt Salvin's going to come in for McNamara.
He's earned some playing time.
Yeah. Well, I guess
really has.
Being up 20 points is 31-11.
Well, that's the other point. But you know, you still want to get these kids into the rhythm. You want to keep in the rhythm. It's all that muscle memory. You know, you don't want to get into bad habits, and you want to do what you did all year to get you here.
Pinckney's going to drive. Ends up crashing into the mat there at the end of the
last couple of possessions. It doesn't, I mean, although we've scored on a couple, it just doesn't look to be in our offense. We don't seem to be in our rhythm.
Pinckney will go to the line shooting 2 free throws. That foul was on Ward. Now the Bears with 17 fouls, and that'll be shooting fouls going forward for Piscataway. Pinckney misses the first. And makes the second. So Pinckney gets on the scoreboard here. 2 minutes left to go in this first half. Bears up by 19.
That was Coach Mott getting up and telling them, let's run the offense, let's run the offense. Nice lob. Just a little bit too far, but very good thought by John. What an unsung hero of the team is John McHenry. Does a lot of these little things that don't come up in the box score. I'd hate to see us without him this year.
Salvin's gonna have Christopher. Christopher's trying to move inside, throws up the little baby jump hook and gets it to fall. Christopher, obviously Piscataway's leading scorer here. Bears up 17 with 1:20
Again, Coach
left.
wants us to get into the offense. He said, let's run motion.
Salvin just inside 3. No good. Piscataway with the rebound. Looking for Christopher inside. Salvin
Pretty good
guarding him.
defense there on the post there by Salvin.
Pinckney will go to the hole and draw the foul. And Ward will pick up his 3rd personal foul, as Pinckney will try to add to his total. Adam Rosa is going to check back in. First one is no good. Rosa checks back in for Ward. Deshaun Williams will check in for Cunningham.
See, if I'm P-Way right here, I'm putting the press on after this basket. Maybe get a couple quick buckets right after it, you know.
Pinckney makes the second.
Oh,
Now they're going to hold back. Pearl picks up his dribble, gives it to Salvin. Salvin. McHenry back to Salvin. Salvin's going to drive baseline, puts up the little jump hook, a little short, but the pass is out of bounds. It goes into the Piscataway bench. And Salvin miscalculated how far he was away from.
Yeah, you're always anticipating that help side D coming over and giving you a whack on the head. We got 40 seconds to go in the first half. Bears with a comfortable 31-15.
Oh, Rosa. Fitzgerald.
Nice
Gonna
drive.
try to break it
nice
in.
drive.
Goes in for the layup and a foul. And Fitzgerald is hurt as he landed. Blocking foul underneath. And here comes Phil Hostler, the athletic trainer here for the Bears.
He does go hard to the hole, and he's been going real hard for the last, 3 games. It's never.
I mean, it wasn't a
lack of
dirty
effort.
play. I mean, he just tried to take the charge. Didn't try to undercut him. He just tried to take the charge there underneath. And it looks like Fitzgerald might have landed kind of awkwardly.
He may have got hit in a delicate spot there because there seems to be some grins by the players over there.
When he landed, the other guy landed on top of him that way.
Sure.
Yes. Okay.
Not sure.
All right. Fitzgerald shakes it off. 29 seconds left to go. Fitzgerald will go to the line for the 1 free throw. 16 foul on Piscataway. So any fouls Piscataway commits will put the Bears on the line.
I think he's got to take Fitz out, and I think unless he uses a timeout, and then this person gets to shoot the ball.
So Ralph will that's right, because the trainer came out.
Right. I'm pretty sure that is the rule.
29 seconds left, you figured. Ralph will come in and have the 1 free throw that Fitzgerald would have got.
And yes, Addis does get the points. It doesn't go to the other guy.
Yep. It's like a pinch hitter coming in the middle of an at-bat.
Right. There we go. Look good on that, Addis.
So Bears up by 19 with 19 seconds left to go. Good defense, Matt Pearl, and it was got an inside foul on Salvin.
Well, he's very physical in there, and that's what he's supposed to be.
He's got that body. I mean, he's got the prototypical power forward body.
And he's supposed to be playing physical down below. That's what that position calls for.
This is one team I've seen where East Brunswick does tend to match up very well physically. Speed versus size, or in this case, interior strength. 1-on-1, no good. Front end.
We got 15 seconds. I'm sure we're going to take the last shot here, especially since we have the next tip or the next possession.
Salvent from the corner, no good. Addis Ralph could not track it down.
It was a good shot. It just didn't fall, but it was a good shot.
And our score at halftime is the Bears 34, Piscataway 16.
And I think we're going to stay here for the
cheerleaders,
and their seniors.
Yes, the varsity cheerleading squad, coached by Caitlin LeBlanc. And the junior varsity cheerleaders and the other varsity cheerleaders are there, and we'll have their ceremony in just a moment. Again, Bears led by Matt Ross's 4 3-pointers. I don't think he missed a shot. 12
Thought
points.
he missed. Well, when the shot is blocked, does that count as a miss?
Yes.
Remember his first shot?
It was. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
So let's look what we got here. We have 6 senior girls. I'll let you do the honors there, Mr. Saroka.
And again, with the same thing with the athletes. I mean, cheerleaders are athletes. We've talked about that many times on the Sports Talk wrap-up shows. That the athletic training and discipline needed for the cheer squads is becoming incredible and tough. And we have Keon Amos escorted by Ken Roy Amos. Bianca Curcio escorted by Eddie and Lawrence Curcio.
What a quality young lady she is, Keon. And Bianca.
Angela Long escorted by Kim and Craig Long.
Here comes Angela and her parents, great people, real supporters of the program. Angela just a sweetheart.
Jamie Gerhardt, escorted by Jody and Joe Gerhardt. And Becca Pick, escorted by Greta Pick. And last but not least, Nicole Shaffery, escorted by Diane and Matt Shaffery.
Now I've seen all 6 of these girls from their freshman year on up to this senior year, and it was a privilege watching them develop and grow into young women. And I would like to personally wish them the best of luck. Cheerleaders always made me feel welcome as the athletic director, and especially these 6 young ladies, so I wish them the best of luck and congratulate their parents on a job well done.
All right, and we'll be back with second half action after this. And we are back here. Ken Saroka along with Frank Noppenberger, boys basketball action against Piscataway. Bears lead 34-15. A smart, relatively crisply played first half for the Bears. Good defense, opportunistic rebounding on the defensive side for the Bears, keeping Piscataway to 15 points for the entire first half.
That's pretty good, D. Ken, before we get started, let me correct myself. I guess I don't know what I'm thinking, but this Thursday the girls are playing Colonia, not the boys. But the boys will be playing Elizabeth, the Group 4 powerhouse from Union County. Elizabeth or Essex County. I think it's Union County, and that's at this Thursday. So I made correct myself. The boys will not be being played.
That Elizabeth is state tournament game?
No, that's just a let's get ready for the tournament.
Okay, a little non-conference.
Right.
Big time action here.
Right.
Well, you were never afraid to schedule anybody.
No, we played everyone, and then even during my years as athletic director, Bo Henning and Keith Lane, again, same thing. And then, okay, so we're back. So let's make that correction. It's this Thursday. The girls have Colonia. The boys are home with Elizabeth.
Matt Pearl picks up his dribble. Got to get rid of it. Passes inside to Salvin. Salvin's going to go in. A little bit left-hand layup, and Matt Salvin puts up the Bears up 21. Cunningham loses the ball. Or sorry, that was, that's Cunningham. Matt Pearl dishes Ryan Ward. Seniors starting lineup here. Matt Pearl over to Rosa. Rosa lines up a long three, a little strong. That looked awkward going up. Piscataway on the break. Got a blocking foul. And Piscataway will go to the line. Matt Pearl will pick up the foul, his third foul.
And Ken, if you don't mind, I have a commercial here. Mr. McAvoy, a former teacher and currently board member, just reminded me that Michael McCarthy, class of '03, get this, just signed on to be the an assistant offensive line coach with the Cleveland Browns. That's quite an achievement by a young man who graduated here in '03 as a football player.
Didn't he have like some kind of really bad leg injury junior year, or for some reason I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I just gotta, because I was class of '03 advisor.
And
so
that I don't remember, but I do remember him being a quality person. But good luck to him, and now I'll have to cheer for the Cleveland Browns and Mike McCarthy.
Or at least until Johnny Manziel screws it up. Ryan Ward for three. In and out.
Nice stroke there by Mr. Ward.
House looked like he had a shooter's touch. And cross-court pass. And three by Stewart. And Piscataway comes out on a little bit of a run here. Pearl to McNamara to Rosa. Around the horn we go. And House trying to fight through a screen, or gets called for the personal foul. His first, team
first. He's going through the screen. He's playing hard basketball, and you know that's what he's supposed to do.
And
I guess that's underneath because the foul was committed underneath.
Underneath, yeah, in the paint, really. I mean, it's, yeah. The impact of it drove the guy out.
Oh, that was a forced,
yeah. Ryan Ward.
Maybe our only bad pass all day.
Salvit's going to have to go up and foul as Deshaun Williams came down with the rebound, goes up strong, but cannot convert. Will go to the line for two. 6:25 left to go here in quarter number 3. Bears up by 16. First is good. Second is also good. Piscataway on a 7-2 run. Pearl picked up his dribble. Going to get called for the 5. And yes, gets the 5-second call.
Mark tried to, Coach Mark was trying to call a timeout, and I guess the ref didn't see it. I'm not sure.
Well, we didn't hear it. I mean, we didn't hear it. Usually we're so close to the benches, we can hear that. And I couldn't hear that, so.
But there is a lot of noise, so usually the refs pick up their ears for that. It's a nice pass, up and under move.
And Christopher now leads the way with 7 points.
Just like that, what's it, 12 points? Is that 12, Ken?
No, for Christopher? Nope.
No, the game.
Now we're on a 9-2 run to start this third quarter. McNamara goes up, and we'll draw the foul. That foul is on Deshaun Williams.
As you can see, there's Coach Whalen, who's the defensive expert here, and talking to Matt about defense.
McNamara makes the first. Pretty balanced scoring. Matt Ross had 4 3-pointers on 5 shots.
I'm not even sure how much.
You got a lot of other contributors here. 4 points, 5 points, 4 points, 5 points. McNamara here now has 6 points as he drains the second free throw.
Nice move on that kid again.
Cunningham finding his touch inside.
See, I'd be yelling 3. I'm not sure how long he was in there.
Yeah, he was long enough to get a parking ticket.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Ryan Ward looking now. McNamara almost has it knocked away. Pearl will reset. Ward. Shots just don't seem to be coming as easy. Piscataway playing much stronger defense here. Swinging around, Rosa from the corner. Strong again. McNamara with the rebound. Will drop it to Ward. Ward to Pearl. Pearl will throw up a three. It's hard off the rim, no good.
McNamara way up there.
A little too far underneath, a little strong on the rebound.
Need to stop here, Ken. We need to stop here. How about a 5? Nope, he broke that. We can't.
Piscataway on 11.
See, they're going to hold him again.
Yep, 21 on 21. Salvin's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, but he's playing good D in there. He's very physical. And again, just like the first half, about 4 to go, we make the sub.
And Alex Fitzgerald looks none the worse for wear after that collision with about 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. So Fitzgerald, Vic, McHenry, Ross, and Ralph in for the Bears. Wholesale changes there.
Ooh.
Ralph comes down with the rebound. We'll get it to Vic. Ooh, bad crossing pass. Telegraph that one.
Oh boy, there's a break. And there's another
block.
break.
And Ross is going to just kind of help. Now he's going to drive to Ralph.
Nice
Ralph
pass.
inside. Nice pass. Good vision by the part of Matt Ross to see Addis Ralph.
Wow, that's got to be heartbreaking. They've got 2 chances, and then they come out and give that easy one up.
They had some nice chances underneath on second chance putbacks in the first half, and they never converted.
There's a 4-point turnaround there.
Ralph's going to get called for coming over the top of Terrence Christopher. And for Addis Ralph, that will be his first personal. Team already with 4 team fouls.
Oh boy.
A nice arching shot there by Pinckney. Pinckney with his first bucket, 4 points overall. Ross in rhythm. Little strong. Vic with the block inside.
No walk. Oh boy. Tell you what, you got to give it to Piscataway. They keep going up. Oh goodness.
How many chances here? 6, 7 chances. And Fitzgerald will drive the ball out for the Bears. Kick McHenry. McHenry from the corner. No good. Ralph gets the rebound, will be fouled before going up for the shot.
Boy, that's got to be frustration for both the coach and staff and for the kids. But you know what? It's not because we're not allowing them to get the chippy. We're challenging every shot. And if it was easy, everyone would make every shot. So I guess more credit goes to us for hanging in there defensively.
Vic will drive, dish, pass too tight inside. Henry's going to challenge House here. And he's going to get called for the foul out on the perimeter. Piscataway, 13-6 run here to start the second half. 2:45 left to go. Chiefs to trigger the inbound from underneath their basket. Pinckney.
The Chiefs just don't have that outside shot that the Bears have. There's a walk.
And Ralph comes up with the steal. Vic. No, they're going to call the foul out on the play before the shot. Pinckney will pick up the foul. Stewart checks in, House checks out. Fitzgerald just inside the arc. Nice soft two-pointer from about 15 out.
Last couple games, I know I'm being verbose about that or redundant, but he's certainly in his zone in the last few games. Good defense. Good defense.
Unable to control it. And a hard pass inside for Pinckney goes off his hands, out of bounds. And Richie Whalen calling about switching matchups there on the defensive side between Fitzgerald and Vic.
It's 2 minutes ago. It's 42-28, as you can see.
Kicks it out.
Good ball movement.
McHenry unable to hit the three.
See what I mean? They're driving to the hole there, but they're not hitting the open jumpers. You know, I think if they had someone that hit that three, it would just be a whole different ball game.
Vic picks up the foul. Shooting foul. That's going to put the Bears at 16 fouls for the half, meaning Piscataway is going to shoot from here on out from the free throw line.
And here's Coach Allen encouraging his players. I mean, that's all he can do. You know, I wouldn't say this game's over by any thought.
Andre Best-Grossin with the second, and good.
12-point game. Bears have the ball. Addis. Oh boy.
Ross from the corner.
Amazing.
In rhythm.
Amazing.
Now a stop here.
No way.
Oh, what a. And Sean Williams just lined up a three. So 3 countering a 3. Inside lob to Addis Ralph. Ralph's going to kick it to McHenry from the corner. His shot is no good. And coming down, Andre Best.
That's a 10-point game here,
yeah.
Mr. Saroka.
Yeah, Piscataway 9 better so far. Addis Ralph gets inside, up with the shot, no good.
And
push
then,
underneath by Pinckney, or by Terrence Christopher.
And they're the plays as a coaching staff, and certainly as a player, that you want to. That's a 3-point play. You want to finish there. It gets frustrating, and Piscataway was dealing with that earlier in the game, and unfortunately, Addis just had to experience that right here.
Addis Ralph hits the first. Ross leads the Bears with 15. Good balanced effort by the rest of the Bears. Second's a little strong. Fitzgerald with the rebound.
And a jump or over the top.
Jump ball.
See, the other guy had a foul. The other guy had a foul from underneath because he went over the top. See, and they're going with. It's a tough one.
Possession goes to
P-Way.
Piscataway. 42 seconds left, 11 points. They can cut it to under 10. For the first time since early in the second quarter. Travel. Bears now with the ball with 30 seconds left to go.
Now, if I am P-Way, I am finding Matt Ross.
Yeah, sticking to him.
That's what number 2 is there. He's kind of face guarding him. But Matt can break you down off the dribble.
15 seconds left to go. Looking for a 5
I'll tell you
ball.
what, Michael Vick's not bad on the top of the key either, to tell you the truth.
Vick will drive. A little bit of a riding foul there on the part of Piscataway's Deshaun Stewart, and Piscataway now at 16 fouls, excuse me.
They both have 6, right?
Yeah, we'll be shooting foul shots from here on out.
Nice play.
Ralph strong the basket with the left hand. Addis Ralph.
I guess he just makes the tough ones.
Well, East Brunswick survives,
right.
Although Piscataway outscored them by 6. Well,
let's see what Coach Mott has to say.
Well, actually, we're going to watch the cheerleaders here. Since we didn't have a timeout, we'll get the cheerleaders doing the cheer for the cameras here.
This is one of my favorite cheers, the dunk. And the most senior athlete who's the flyer gets to be the dunker.
Actually, it's not going to be the dunk.
Oh, they're not doing the dunk. They're facing the crowd here. All right, maybe we can get back. Oh, a little too late. See what Coach Mott had to say. But if for my guess, he would say, let's stay with the defense. Let's keep playing hard defense and run the offense, because you don't want to get into bad habits. You know I've been preaching that. You don't want to get into bad habits. Let's run the offense, because Thursday's going to be here before you know it. And can't be sloppy against a well-coached Elizabeth team.
Bears start with possession for the fourth quarter. Vic drives baseline, stops, turns, fades. Addis Ralph come in and crash the rebound. House being pestered, so he has to bring it out for Piscataway. Picks up his dribble. DeAndre Bestgrosson.
Everybody just breaks the person down.
Pinckney, strong to the hole, puts up a floater, no good. We'll draw the foul from Ross. And that'll put Pinckney on the line for a 1-and-1, or no, 2-shot foul, as it was to the basket shooting foul. Short, almost an air ball.
Yeah, that's tough, boy. You know, you got to make these foul shots now. You know, you're down double figures. You make these, and the clock is stopped. Get right back into the game.
And Pinckney makes the second. Mike Vick, Alex Fitzgerald, Matt Ross, John McHenry, and Addis Ralph. Your 5 on the floor for the Bears. Ross off.
Yeah, he adjusted that shot. That kid came out from outside.
Made him change the trajectory of the shot a little bit.
Got a new kid in there.
Yeah.
Big kid, a little size.
And we don't have his number, actually, so not much I can do there with that one, except to say number 42. All right. Ross is going to take a bit of a breather here. McNamara comes in as the Bears putting a little more size on the floor, a little more muscle.
Got 7 to go. The Bears are, they're comfortable right now, but a couple turnovers and a couple threes by the other team, anything can happen.
House with the floater, it goes, and the lead is back down to 10. Fitzgerald will drive to the paint.
Nice.
Looked like a walk.
No.
A little bit of a bump.
Ref didn't call it, so it's not a walk.
Okay, all right. You know.
That's Fitz going to the hole. He's become so confident in that. I don't think P-Way's confident in getting to the big guy inside. Short.
Fitzgerald with the rebound. Oh, telegraphed that pass a little bit, and House came back to steal it.
Good hustle on House's part, tell you the truth. Kid's playing real hard out there.
.550 left to go. Bears up 12.
See, there's Coach Anton yelling them to move.
And a little bit of a foot shuffle there as DeAndre Bestgrosson indecisive there. Deshaun Stewart will check in. House checks out for Piscataway.
Oh, there he was.
Yep.
Coach was even calling it. Their coach was calling a back screen.
Back screen, and Mike Vick dribbles the ball off his foot, out of bounds. And not a happy camper. Coach Mataseski will.
Now we got to go in the huddle.
Yeah, now we're going to listen in.
Option we got to talk about more too. If they're overplaying like that, we'll go back door, but that'll be later on, okay? Come meet passes. Desperate teams play hard, okay? They're desperate. They're dying for a win, okay? We got to overcome that. We got to play harder than them. We're much more talented than them. But now they're getting all the loose balls we got the first half, now they're getting. All the extra rebounds we got the first half, they're getting now, okay? Come on. Listen, there's still time to show that we're a really good team these next 5 minutes. Let's go.
Let's go. Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well,
was it harder to play with the lead or down by 10?
I mean, you know, it's the personality of your team. I mean, you don't want to play afraid to lose. You don't want to play afraid to lose. But what a great observation by Coach. And it's easy sitting up here, you know. There's no pressure on us about subbing and refereeing or helping the refs. But he said desperate teams play hard. And that's what Peeway is right now. They need a big win. They need a big win for confidence and possibly help with the seeding in the GMCs.
Vick with the steal as that pass was telegraphed. Tries to drive it in, kicks it back out, and an offensive foul.
And that's usually our forte there, picking up charges, all of our teams. You know, Coach Lane with the girls and Coach Mott with the boys. And they emphasize that picking up the charge, taking the charge, defense.
Bears' last 2 possessions, turnovers. Piscataway driving baseline. Offensive foul inside. Yep.
21 moving.
Screen.
Yeah, moving out. And that's a tough call because what he was trying to do was seal him off for a possible pass. It's a tough call.
But negated a nice drive to the bucket.
Right.
So Bears catch a break there. Coach Antoine Allen cannot be happy with that. I mean, down 12 and seeing fouls away from the ball. Ralph bounces inside to McNamara, to Fitzgerald, back to Ralph. Piscataway crowding the paint area. Just Vick's trying to work himself in. Puts up a floater, no good. Got the contact, though, and decided to try to put up a shot.
Yeah, we're just not running our offense. We're doing too much breaking them down. Remember in that first half, we were sharp. We were running our offense, even that
Cuts,
first group.
motion, yeah.
Right. We got to get in. I think we got to get into that. Now, maybe Coach has seen something. He wants to break them down one-on-one. Or he's looking for some kids to gain some confidence. It just doesn't seem that we're into our flow. But I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just giving an observation there.
Once a basketball coach, always a basketball coach. Vick misses the second. Bears up 13. Pinckney.
See that kid? Everyone's driving into the hoop with them. How many walks have they had trying to take
4 or
that
5,
extra dribble?
yeah.
And that is because we're playing good man-to-man D. And they don't have any outside shooting. Okay, this isn't our motion, but oh boy.
Yep. Vick got kind of stuck in the corner there between the half-court line and the end line.
I believe he was supposed to go back door on that play, and I guess he just didn't read it.
I'm going to get Addis Ralph on a hold. 1-1. Bears 9 team fouls, so the next one will be the double bonus, where all the fouls shots will be twofers. Terrence Christopher.
Got a unique shot, almost like with 2 hands on the ball.
McNamara trying to back in. And
backing him in. That smaller guy. See, that's a
mismatch, but McNamara's got to be a little quicker to try to either move in or out, not try to back in, because he You're about maybe a second away from a defender coming over and
Correct.
giving help.
Doubling down
Trapping
or actually being called for the offensive.
McNamara misses the first. Now both teams now going to be shooting double bonus fouls from here on out, as that was the 9th Piscataway team foul. Bears up 13 with 3:38 to go.
Oh, man.
Ball's on the ground. McHenry going to come up with it.
Coach Antoine, who was an outstanding offensive player, guard, he can't be happy with these turnovers and the guard play.
And he's instructing his
many.
place. All right, let's listen to Coach Monaseski here.
Sure.
3:31 left.
Okay. Hey, if we get in trouble here, we got 4 timeouts. So if we get in trouble in the least, now's the time we can use them, okay? I probably should have been yelling it out. I didn't know you lost your bounds. At times, we're giving lanes to guys rather than playing straight up, okay? So make sure we play guys straight up, keep moving feet. Remember, we can be off a step. Understand what we said pregame, okay? Except for the white kid in 3, everyone else is not a good shooter. So they're looking to create in the lane and then dish. But then we got to block out there, okay? A lot of energy, high energy the next 3.5 minutes, okay? Playing pretty well, but I think we can play better. Play with an edge, with a purpose, each and every time, okay? Come on, let's go. Let's go.
See, remember you said, what's it easier to play or is it more comfortable? I mean, you got to play with an edge no matter what. If you're up, you want to say, nope, you're not coming. Nope, we got you. You're not coming back at us. And if you're losing or you're behind, then you're going to play with that edge. Say, here we come.
That was last week, being down 10, 11, 12 to St. Joe's. And all of a sudden, the fourth quarter, with 40 seconds left, you have a chance to tie the game because you're playing with that intensity.
And it's hard. There's a lot of games. Sometimes I even question, do we play too many games? I've said that to Coach Brady and Coach McKibben in soccer, too. Is it difficult to get up all the time for all those games? I don't know.
Pinckney guarded by Fitzgerald.
With about 3.5 to go.
Double
Good
team,
defense.
Fitzgerald.
He's open. Ooh.
And Fitzgerald did not see McNamara breaking, and he kind of goes, oops, my bad.
So about 3 to go. The Bears are up, 51-38. The P-Way people are making a little noise here. They want a little, oh boy.
And House lost the ball. Might have been tapped by an East Brunswick defender, but House just tapped it further along. Salvant will check in for Addis Ralph. Give me maybe a little more physical presence. Now you got 2 wide bodies in McNamara and Salvant on the front line there, along with Fitzgerald, Vick, and McHenry. Ross been on the bench for a while.
Yeah, wonder if he's hurt or not feeling well. I know he was ill last week.
McHenry looking for a screen. McNamara inside. Salvant has a nice easy layup. Good vision there, McNamara.
Yes, absolutely. Nice read. And that's knowing the offense. Where do you go and where do you belong?
Pinckney trying to break down Fitzgerald. Baseline jumper in.
That's his second little baby floater like that.
McNamara. He'll line up a 3. No good. I would not do that. I'd waste clock. I'd run down, look for a shot, even though it was pretty wide open.
Oh, boy.
House offense throws out the prayer, and is going to get called for the offensive foul.
Not a real high percentage shot, unless he was pushed before that.
Or trying to draw the foul.
Right.
That's when you're desperate. You get it up there, and McHenry's going to launch, and that's way off.
There's Fitz hustling as always.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, that didn't. The referee corrects himself there on the baseline. 2:02 left. Bears up 13.
So just to reiterate, this Thursday the Bears are going to be hosting the boys. The boys against Elizabeth at 4, and the girls will take on Colonia at 7. And then the GMC seating is on Friday.
Oh, McHenry with a nice pick. House has nothing to do but to foul to prevent an easy pass to Vick, who was running the floor nicely. You can just see that coming. McHenry with the eyes focused on the ball and got his hand in there, and easy steal. McHenry's going to go to the free throw line now with the Piscataway Chiefs in the double bonus foul-wise.
And if I were a betting man, if I can talk about the future, I would think that our boys are going to be home on Thursday, February 19th for the first round of the GMC.
McHenry with his first point on his free throw.
I would imagine Mr. Yanazzo would have that like at the 7 o'clock game. And the girls' first round, they're going to be February 18th home, and I see them being top 3 or 4 also. So they'll be home both, and I imagine both at 7 o'clock because there'll be practices, and then there'll be the JV tournaments before then. But that's my guess, and we'll know that all by Friday afternoon.
McHenry hits 2 free throws. Coach Mataseski going to his bench again, putting the seniors in with the minute 31 left. Matt Pearl going to drive. He's going to put up a floater, no good. Gets the foul though, so Matt Pearl has a chance to go to the free throw line and put some marks there in the scorecard. And he will shoot 2.
And if I could, just before we sign off here, I'd like to congratulate again our seniors, Kayan, Bianca, Angela, Jamie, Becca, and Nicole and their families on their careers.
Mike Brizuela checks in, number 20.
And for the men, the boys basketball team, John, Tyler, Matt, Ryan, Matt Perrell, Adam Rosa, Alex, and certainly Joseph. Thank you for everything you've done for the program over the last 4 years. You've really added to the program.
Minute 20 left to go. Bears up 16, 56-40. Piscataway trying to find an open jumper.
See, there's an open one, but
Rosso to behind a back move.
nice
Pass
pass.
to Brizuela.
That could be his first varsity baskets. Not sure.
Well, the crowd loves it. Always used to love going to the 76ers game when the bench players have a chance to come in. Used to be watch the Sixers play when
Mike,
Scotty Brooks was on the team, coach of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Mike,
Salve to save it.
line.
Oh, just couldn't hold that line.
Go back to Mike Brizella. Yeah, Mike's a junior. He's one of the standouts of that JV team that they're going to have their tournament. And they're defending champions, and I can anticipate, according to Coach Whalen, that they're going to be competing for a championship in that tournament.
Inside Pinckney, 20 seconds left to go. House for 3. No good. Ryan Ward.
Well, you got to hand it to number 20 there. He missed a shot. Still hustling, still working.
And drops one in at the very end. So your final score, the Bears 58, the Chiefs 44. Good balanced scoring. Matt Ross had 5 3-pointers. Didn't play much in the second half, but had 5 3-pointers overall. 15 points leading the Bears. Good supporting cast. People 6, 7, 8 points here or there. Well, again, just to remind everybody that this game will be rebroadcast on Thursday, the 12th at 8 p.m., as well as Saturday, the 14th at 1 p.m., and is available on demand at ebtv.org. Or if you're on the East Brunswick Public Library website, you can just hit the link to EBTV and bring up all the programming there. Community service as well as the EBHS athletics action. Well, you're in that time frame where you're trying to get ready for the big tournaments, the state tournament, the GMC tournament, trying to give people some rest perhaps.
Yep, I think we're ready, Ken. You saw signs of what we can really do when we had our 5 out there, so there's no doubt in my mind we'll be ready for that tournament time. Use Elizabeth as a little bit of a tune-up, and then we could be in the finals. There's no doubt in my mind we can make to the finals in boys and girls. So there's going to be a lot of nice excitement, a lot of good excitement going on at basketball at East Brunswick High School, with the varsity and the sub-varsity teams all be involved in the tournament.
And if you can't be out here live in person, you can check out some of the action on EBTV. We'd like to thank the EBTV technical crew for the wonderful work they do in broadcasting East Brunswick High School athletics. For Frank Noppenberger, I'm Ken Saroka. Final score, again, the Bears 59, the Piscataway Chiefs 44. Have a good evening.